It's going to be straightforward and easy. Can you hear me?
Yep. Do you guys think Ziggler getting cut?
That's one of the most surprising ones that happened.
Yeah.
I thought that dude was like a lifetimer.
Like all the other ones, I can still understand. I guess they weren't doing anything with him, so I got rid of him. But I saw Ziggler, I'm like, yeah, you weren't doing anything with Ziggler, but you're never doing anything with Ziggler. You just don't get rid of him. Just
He's like the dude they always use for NXT call-ups or
the gatekeeper.
anytime they need somebody to... Yeah, exactly.
More good. Dolph Ziggler.
He may not always have a story going, but they always have a use for him in some way.
Surprised they didn't get rid of him.
Couldn't believe it.
Surprised they got rid of him and they didn't get rid of Bobby Roode. I don't know why they haven't. Like, is he still hurting them? I don't know why they haven't put him on doing anything.
Yeah, I haven't even seen him heard anything about him in a while. I thought he was still injured.
Okay, here we go. It's all good. It's all good. I don't want to turn off the audio at all. Okay, we're about to get this thing rolling. Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to a new edition of Enter the Tomb. I am the Pharaoh. You are watching live Enter the Tomb special edition mid-season draft. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. Thank you for viewing. Real quick, hit the like button. But if you're gonna leave, you gotta leave. I understand. You know, hit it. Give us a like, comment a little bit. Share it around if you want to. We're here to have a good time. We're here to get down to business. We're about to get to it. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Okay. Well, we're going to do the XPW mid-season draft. Real quick, hold the line. We had a little break. Before the break, we had our hold the line pay-per-view, and in which Carnage won the war in an epic showdown. It came down to the very last point, down to sudden death. It was an epic event. Carnage, 2 years running, have claimed victory at Hold the Line. And of course, the winner of Hold the Line gets the very first pick in the mid mid-season draft. Okay, so this is epic because we don't know where Joe West is going to pick. We have a list of competitors here in XPW. We are playing WWE 2K23 for the Xbox. And of course, we have our PlayStation division and women's division on Xbox as well. But we're talking about the Xbox men's division. Okay. Joe West, are you there?
Here,
Okay,
great introduction.
Mr. Coleman, are you there?
Likewise.
Okay, so we're gonna get to it. Okay, these guys are not really decent at the moment, so you're not gonna see their face, but you're gonna hear their majestic voices. Okay, just as great. They're gonna make these picks. Okay, and I'm gonna highlight whoever's speaking, so you'll know and follow on who's making these picks and why. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get this thing on the road. Okay, Joe West, since you are the season 7 winner of Hold the Line, you have the honors of picking the very first person here in our mid-season draft. So, Joe West, who is going to be your. All right, so real quick, before we get this thing started, I went too fast. Let me explain the draft. Each side gets 10 picks, okay? We have a pool of XPW superstars. Some of them are good picks, some of them not so good picks. It's up to the GMs. We have 10 picks they have to make each. Everyone else will become free agents. In the event one brand drafts a champion, uh, if the other brand does not draft the other champion by the end of the draft, um, fails to draft him, then of course, either way, that title goes to Carnage. So let's just say the World Heavyweight Champion is drafted by Carnage. Uh, is up. Now that means automatically the Universal Championship will go to Anarchy. But you didn't draft the superstar. You didn't draft the champion yet. If you do not draft the champion, for whatever what reason, and Carnage steals him, the Universal Champion has to be vacated. And of course, the title will go to the brand and the superstar will go to the drafted brand. Okay, so if you fail to capitalize and counter maneuver, you can lose your champion, or the champion can lose their title, which is never good. Same thing goes for the Intercontinental Championship and United States Championship. Okay, whoever drafts whatever champion, the other brand gets the bird rights to that title. And if you fail to draft the champion, guess what? The title is bye bye. Okay, so we understand the rules.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get things started. Joe West, it is on you, sir.
Right before I start, let me ask you one quick question.
Yes,
In the XPW history, has there ever been a hold the line that ended in sudden death before this season?
last season, yes.
Oh, two in a row.
Mm,
Okay.
yes,
Well,
sir.
in the spirit of sudden death and the man who won it for Carnage, you know my number one draft pick. Got to be Jason McCarthy.
Jason McCarthy is going number 1 for Carnage. You are staying with the red brand. Congratulations, Jason McCarthy. Any insight on why you made this pick?
I mean, he said it himself a lot, and I've said it about him. The man carried Carnage for a long time.
Gotcha,
He
gotcha,
called his
gotcha.
shot from the first day when I drafted him at the beginning of the season. He said, "Joe, I want all the gold. I want every title."
Hmm.
And for a while, he's held every belt. At one point, he had all three of the titles around his waist that one night.
So, World Heavyweight Champion Jason McCarthy, you are going to Carnage. That means Anarchy gets the rights to the Universal Championship, but ECB is still on the board. Coleman is your move.
Also, he's also the IC champion.
And, yep, and he's also the IC champion, among other things. So that means the United States Championship
So,
goes to the Anarchy brand.
okay, so I don't have to draft him twice, right? I get
Mm,
I get both belts.
yep, you get both belts.
Okay.
Nice move.
Well, with having the rights to the Universal Championship and seeing his performance throughout the months leading up to Hold the Line and while he's been on my Anarchy roster, I'm going to continue that. And with my first pick, I'm going to select the Universal Champion, Christian Brooks.
ECB is no surprise there. They are keeping the status quo, at least for the top picks. Very understandable. ECB, you are drafted number 1 to Anarchy. You are staying with the Anarchy brand. Congratulations, sir. Okay, let's keep. All right, now let's move into some territory. Okay, so Carnage, Joe West, it is on you. Who's your number 2?
Well, number 2 pick, I got to go with the man who earned a Carnage contract at the very last second, Leon King. So I got to
Lee
honor his contract he got.
Leon King, you are being drafted. Wow, number 2, pretty high up. And he is the hardcore champion,
He's the interim hardcore champion.
the interim hardcore champion, Leon King. You are going number 2 to Carnage. Congratulations, sir. All righty. Mr. Coleman, it is on you. Who is your number 2 pick?
Well, he's honoring his agreements and he's going to make quite a gamble for pick number 2, but I'm going to continue with the foundation of what I've built my brand on for the past several months. And I'm going to go with the winner of the lottery briefcase and the last contender I've had for the Universal Championship, and that will be Beatdown.
Beatdown, you are going to Anarchy. Congratulations, Beatdown. Maybe you'll get your revenge on ECB down the line. So good for you. These top picks are, not controversial for Anarchy. He's playing it smart. He's building, top tier talent. Carnage doing a little something different with the second pick. So we're gonna see how this thing goes. Carnage, Joe West, you are on your third pick.
Third pick, I got to go with a veteran, a man who made a great comeback this season and had a great performance at Hold the Line. I got to go with the Hall of Fame talent, Sergio.
Sergio, you are staying on Carnage. Congratulations, the Hall of Famer Sergio. You are going to be on the red brand. All right, we pushing through. We pushing through. Looking good. Anarchy, number 3. It is on you.
Well, Joseph picked Sergio, and he at the moment is in a tag team, one of the few on the roster. So I'm also going to pick someone who is been part of a established tag team for a bit, and also broken into a lot more singles competition, especially in recent months. And that is going to be the ever improving heart of the brand, heart of the company, Jonathan Prince.
Johnny Prince drafted pretty high. I think Joe West was pretty upset about that. But Johnny Prince, the heart of XPW, you are going to Anarchy. All right.
Twice I
Oh,
missed out on getting Prince. I can't believe it.
it hurts. It hurts. I know. I know. It hurts. All right. You got a good opportunity right now, Joe West. It is on you. Who is your number 4?
Well, I got to get somebody else with a great accolade this season, who was probably one of my most dominant wrestlers throughout the whole Carnage run, and he's still the holder of the lottery briefcase. I got to go with Evan Ritchie, no longer
Evan,
McCarthy.
Evan Ritchie, but lottery briefcase holder still holding on tight. Evan Ritchie, you are going to Carnage. Congratulations, sir. All right, we're going to the Anarchy brand. Coleman, Adrian Coleman, who's your number 4?
Well, my number 4, I did not get to draft last time, although he still ended up on my brand regardless, and becoming the general manager of Anarchy, becoming Anarchy's boss, I built this brand with four main pillars that seemed more prominent on the brand than anybody else. Four people that showed above and beyond and battled each other in more of the main event scene with stuff always going on. And this, the last pillar, with more controversy and some decisions he's made this season, was my first and only trade, Drew Drake.
Drew Drake, you are going to Anarchy. Well, I was thinking about someone else, but Drew Drake, congratulations. You are going to Anarchy. I know what you're saying right now. Slur. I know what you're thinking. I already know what you're thinking. All right, Joe West, the man of Carnage, you are up for your number fifth pick.
All right, a number 5 pick, and I'm a little on the fence about this one, but I think I'm gonna help this person out. I think uh, I think they need a little help this season, and I'm gonna take Vonte.
Wow,
Hmm.
man, what is going on here? Vonte, you are going to Carnage. Uh-oh, could we see a pet project of Joe West? We have no idea. Congratulations, Vonte. You are going to Carnage. All right, we are halfway done after this pick. Anarchy, Adrian Coleman. What is your number five pick?
Joe, you may have taken Vontae over to Carnage, but I assure you, his penance will come due. Because oh my god,
Oh
I
man,
have debt he needs to pay.
oh man,
Sounds
he
like he has a
screwed him.
draft coming his way.
He's one of the unsung heroes of Carnage, I guess.
But now,
You could call him that.
with my foundation placed on the brand, I can make some more picks that I didn't necessarily have before. And that first one will be someone who I've been with them on their brand before. Uh, Someone who, especially in the draft, I was an instrumental part in their plan and that they wanted. Uh, Osiris, I see you looking at the camera, and that's pretty fitting because you should look in the mirror. You're coming to Anarchy.
Oh wait, whoa,
Oh, oh,
I was just trying to fix the focus on my camera. I was,
Mr. Carnage himself.
I wasn't trying. This is my first time on Anarchy. No. Oh, oh, Cyrus the Great is going to Anarchy. All right. Interesting. Interesting pick. Y'all are disrespecting this person. I ain't gonna mention them yet, but we gonna see. Um, Joe West, it is on you, sir. Your number six pick. We are halfway done.
Right. Past the halfway point. Now I gotta get one more thing straightened out after what happened at Hold the Line. And so that'll be one of my first things I start booking. Need to get the hardcore championship straightened out. So my next choice will be Beta 7.
Beta 7, great pick. Beta 7 on a great streak of wins. Very dependable, very, unorthodox offense, style, presence. Beta 7, you are going to Carnage.
Some would consider him still the actual hardcore champion.
Oh, there's a
So I'd like
dispute
to get that
there.
straightened
Okay.
out between him and Leon.
Okay, okay. All right. Long-term booker. All right. Adrian Coleman, it is on you, sir. Who is going number six?
Well, with my next pick, I was probably going to pick Anthony Storm around now, but he seems to be on his way out, so that's gonna have to change. But instead, I'm going to go with someone who was drafted to Carnage the first time around, who they definitely have potential to say the least. They've gotten some upset wins in their career that I've seen, and I'm interested to see what they can do on this brand. I'm going to go with Sean Masters.
Sean Masters, very great talent. Won the championship, the Intercontinental Championship, I believe, this season. Um, Congratulations, Sean Masters. You are taking your talents to Anarchy. This is a different look for Anarchy. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, okay. Number 7, Carnage. This is just, man,
Uh,
I never
lucky
expected
number
how this to
7.
go, you know.
I've got he wasn't here for that long, but I liked what I was seeing. He was on Carnage for a little bit, and I liked the presentation he brought. I liked how he got right in everybody's face as soon as he came in and picked up some good wins. I'm gonna go with Bruce Stubbs.
Okay, nice. Okay, Bruce Stubbs. Bruce Stubbs, you are going to Carnage. Congratulations, Bruce Stubbs. A monster of a man. Very, very talented in the ring. Picked up a couple wins. You know, looking to see how the rest of your rookie season plays out. So congratulations, Bruce Stubbs. You went number 7, going to Carnage. All right, Mr. Coleman, it is on you, sir. Who's your number 7?
Well, my number 7 is someone who I really haven't seen much of, and this is a little bit of a gamble on my part, although they've joined recently. I don't believe they've been on a brand before. However, I've seen them very vocal and very apparent in being around. So it seems like they at least have a desire to be here. And we're going to see if that desire is backed up with their skill. So with my 7th pick, I'm going to pick Achilles.
Okay. Achilles. Achilles. I call him Achilles, sir. I don't know.
I would
Achilles.
call him Achilles, but that's not how it's spelled in the same
Okay.
with Greek hero, so I'm not sure.
Hey, I would have skipped him over because I couldn't pronounce his name. Achilles, you are going to Anarchy. Look at you. You thought you wasn't going to get drafted, and sure enough, you did. Congratulations, Achilles. Probably was very disrespectful with this pick. I don't know if they had a conversation in the back or something like that, but this is a really disrespectful draft. I'm just going to say this right now. All right, but Achilles, you are going to Anarchy. Congratulations.
Oh,
All
I don't know
right,
why.
Joe
Sorry, go ahead.
West. Joe Joe West, you're at your number 8 pick. Who you got?
I don't know why Achilles, or I don't know why I didn't think he was gonna get drafted because that was literally gonna be my next pick.
Oh wow.
And just like the first draft, Adrian seems to read my mind sometimes. So,
Well, he is a god, so
yeah,
that's the
cannot
problem.
deny that.
hmm
So then I will change it up, and my next pick will be Anthony Owens.
Anthony Owens. Congratulations, Anthony Owens. You are going to Carnage. Really nice roster you got there. Pretty much the same, except for a couple people. But congratulations, uh, Anthony Owens. You are on the red brand. All right, we're gonna switch it over. We're getting down to the wire. This is crazy. Number 8. All right, Anarchy is on you.
Well, with my 8th pick, I'm gonna reach again somewhere that I wasn't before, and I'm going to go with. I know you mentioned Bruce Stubbs. Well, I'm a fan of the draconic nature of things. So the Dragonhide Bruce Scarlett should have a good place here on my kingdom.
Okay, okay, Bruce Scarlett, you are being summoned by himself, Adrian Coleman. You are being summoned by Coleman, Bruce Scarlett, you are going to Anarchy. You have been drafted number 8 on his show. Congratulations, Bruce Scarlett. All right. 2 more picks left. Getting down to the wire. Joe West, number 9,
Yeah,
where it's going to
I
be.
wanted Bruce next as well.
See,
Oh, that's
man,
frustrating.
you need to stop. You probably got your notes somewhere. I don't know. He probably got
Yeah, maybe.
binoculars spying
He's
in on you.
reading. So, change it up again. And this is number 9 for Carnage. I'm going to go with somebody who is a little controversial. And I know he doesn't always, you know, get too much on the good side of GMs, but I want to give this man a chance. And I want to see what he can do over here on Carnage. And I want to go with Jake Titan.
Hmm. A Norse, I say.
Whoa! What a swerve! Wow! Okay, Jake. Jake Titan, former world heavyweight champion, former final stand main eventer. Congratulations, Jake Titan. Number 9 pick on whew, Carnage. Okay. This is y'all must have been talking in the back. I swear. I swear. All right.
Try
Man,
to avoid each other in the back.
nothing. Anarchy, your number 9 pick, because we know, what has to be your 10th. So let's see who you're going to spend this 9th pick on.
Well, I'm looking over the draft pool, and I'm seeing some names around, some names I'm interested in, and another person that's been pretty vocal in the chat. Someone could say they talk too much sometimes. And I know that they're in a team. They're planning on being in a faction soon. And with that pick, I'm going to go with Dawn the Disciple to be an
Oh,
apostle of God.
oh gosh, Don the Don the disciple, Don, Don, main event Don. All right, Don the disciple, you are going to Anarchy number 9. What faction are you trying to form? That's crazy. Um, Don the disciple, congratulations. All right. We're down to our last picks now. Whoever doesn't get drafted will become free agents, and in which they have to earn contracts on each show. Of course, GMs are limited to performing a max of 2 contract matches per show. So just keep that in mind. And of course, they have to, whatever challenge is set for the contract matches, they have to complete that task in order to gain that set contract. But these are the last 2 roster spots. We're about to find out. These are these guys are on a fast track of competing for titles, being in tournaments and whatnot. Our next pay-per-view is Ground Zero, triple threats, triple threats. So you want to hurry up and qualify instead of wasting time earning contracts. So this draft is very important. Um, the 10 chosen on each brand will have a head start above everyone else. So just keep that in mind. This is why we do the draft, and this is why it's important to be in the top 10 most favored of the GM. So your hard work from the first half of the season has been reflective, and they've taken notes. They have seen your activity. So congratulations to the people who started out as free agents who wasn't in the other draft or wasn't drafted, and they have earned a roster spot automatically through the draft. So congratulations to those individuals. We're now at our last draft pick for Carnage. Um, Joe West, it is on you.
Yeah, I think you said that all very well. there's a lot of great newcomers who joined late in the season, and some of them didn't get contracts, but like you said, they kept at it. They kept themselves seen in the chat, and now they're showing, they're important figures, and
Hmm.
they're getting drafted up front, not having to earn a contract match. So I just want to echo what you say, and good for a lot of these newcomers, and happy for them.
Right, right.
So with my final pick for Carnage, I didn't think I'd wait this long to get him, and I've had some issues with him in the past. I've come up short the last couple of times we've fought in the ring. It's been a while, but I think they could do a little bit better on my brand, and I'm interested to see what they could bring over here. And I'm gonna go with Adrian Atlas.
Adrian Atlas, man, you had beef with Adrian Atlas, man. That's crazy, y'all. Adrian Atlas, you are
He
going
took the
to.
U.S. title from
Title.
me.
They feuded over the title at the beginning of the season.
Oh wow, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Congratulations, Adrian Atlas. You are going to Carnage. I don't think he's ever been on Carnage before. I don't know. I have to double check, but he's always been an Anarchy guy. That's crazy. But congratulations, Adrian Atlas. You are coming to Carnage. Monday Night Carnage. Man, what a roster. Uh very well stacked core of talent. And of course, your scouting and your contract matches going forward will be stellar as well. So congratulations on your roster, Carnage. Joe West, you did very well. Congratulations of winning Hold the Line. All right.
Thank you, thank
All right. Anarchy, you are down to your last pick. Now we have people tuned in, waiting for their name to be called. They are just waiting for that opportunity to prove themselves. Some people don't take it as seriously, but others, they just really want to be announced. They really want to be picked and want to be a part of your army and compete for you and compete for championships and hopefully main event final stand. Because it starts now. Don't wait until last resort to try to get a main event spot championship match. No, you have to start winning now. Put yourself in that position. That's the only way to do it. But I'll let the Anarchy general manager take it from here. What is your final pick of the XPW Season 7 draft?
Well said, well said. And I respect that hustle and that grind and that hunger for people that want it and want to be on my brand in my kingdom, on my army, in my forces. Although it's nice to want, and only one of you will get this last spot, as well as the rest of you who've gotten picked already. And then some names may even get chances for contract matches later on. Who do we have after all that we haven't picked yet? I could go with Chase. I could go with Damian Midas, Jackson Rage, um, Wild Man. If he wanted another shot here, whoever Sway is, whatever that even means. And out of the names given, I think with the final pick of my roster and with the final pick of the draft, and what? Hang on, I think I stepped in something. What is on the bottom of my shoe? Oh, oh, Dalton Prince. Oh,
Oh,
oh. Well, suppose we can throw him on for the line if he's just gonna follow me wherever I go anyway. So I guess Anarchy selects Dalton Prince. I believe I pronounced that right.
oh
Dalton
wow.
Prince Dalton.
Dalton
you. I didn't even see
Prince.
him on the free agents list.
He's the
Shoot.
first name. And that's all I'm saying. The disrespect. He was
Well, you know what they say: save the last for last.
he was undefeated for Anarchy.
Or was he? I didn't know what was notable.
Oh wow. That was the disrespect. Glad you picked him, but that was disrespect. The most decorated superstar went undefeated this season. Went last in the draft. Wow, that is whew. That's disrespect, dog. And I would take your frustrations out on every opponent that got drafted above you. That should be your your aim. Well, Prince Dalton, you are going to Anarchy for the 10th pick. This is probably the second time this has happened to you. Um, I think you quit that season, but probably that's why you got, yeah, that's probably why you got drafted so low, is because they know if you lose, you're out of there. So it's a bad investment for them. So you gotta stick around, man. You gotta stick around for the hard times, show some heart, and hopefully you'll be drafted higher. With your accolades, is you can't compare it to anyone that got above you, but yeah, it is what it is. I guess you just have to go out there and prove it. Now, being draft last and fighting your way to the main event, I understand that could be something. That could be something. But we'll see what you could do. Of course, Coleman, it's not easy to rise up through the ranks unless you are that darn good. So you will be put to the test, I assume. And congratulations, you are drafted. You're not a free agent. It wasn't a total humiliation, but hey, congratulations, you are on Anarchy. Okay, so I was going to switch it to Joe West
Except
just to get your final thoughts on your picks and what you foresee how things are going for the second half of the season.
Well, before we talk about the second half of the season, we should talk about the first half real quick.
Mm,
Had a real rocky start. I made some good draft picks, but a lot of them fell through right away. A lot of them quit as soon as some competition came in, and it was tough. It was a tough period, but we had to rebuild, and we made it even stronger than we started, and they held out all the way up to hold the line. And everyone on that roster for that first half of the season, very thankful for. And I'm glad to have shared that time with you. And even if you're going to Anarchy for the second half, you'll be missed. Looking forward, I think I have an incredible roster going in now, and I'm excited to see some of the stories we can come up with, some of the matches that are going to take place, and I hope we can finish out the season strong. So thank everybody, and looking forward to it.
okay, okay. Coleman, any reflection from the first half of the season and what happened with Hold the Line towards the end? And of course, how do you look at your roster now going forward into the second half of the season?
There is quite a few things that happened with Hold the Line. One of them being dumb luck, a second one being someone who wasn't even on the Carnage roster winning a match for them. And then a few more, but we're not going to get into that because my roster and my show leading up to Hold the Line, flawless, perfect. TV quality, week in, week out. People tuned in, people enjoyed, people left, people fought up the ranks and clawed their way to opportunities, and those who failed, failed, those who won made the most of it. And you can expect more of that, and I expect more of that, especially with all the new talent I decided to bring in this month. So that's a warning to all of you as well. If you do not hold up to standard, I will happily show you the door. Because I'm not making excuses. I'm not taking excuses. I'm not going to leave room for error. If you want this spot, if you think you deserve this spot, you better show me that you deserve this spot. Otherwise, same thing, Alpha Omega beginning and the end, you'll just be lost in between.
Okay, okay. Well, this is nice rosters put up together. Very solid champions held the titles for a good while. ECB is on the verge of breaking the all-time record for longest reign of the Universal Championship. So congratulations. He's already well been crossed 100 days. And is going towards the 185, 187 number. Sure, she can surely make that and carry it throughout an entire season. Um, Only one person has done that, and of course we're speaking with him. He done it multiple seasons, so not just one season, multiple seasons. There's no way in comparison of the true longest reign, but this is for the Universal Championship longest reign. So congratulations, ECB, on that. I hope you can make it out of ground zero and move forward throughout the roster. So thank you too for showing up. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Let me bring it back on me real quick. Okay. The focus be back on me. Okay. So without any other delays, this is Hold the Line, XPW, season 7. We're going out strong. We're almost at the road. We're almost at the road of season 7, so we're gonna get that on the road. So congratulations to you both. We'll see you down the road.